Hey, good people. It's Russ Curtis, Professor of Counseling. Thank you for joining me today. I will put the chapter for where I got this information in the comment box, but also I want to share some of my perspective, being born and raised in the South, and what I have learned, gratefully learned from diverse clients, particularly related to strength and intuition as I speak specifically of African American clients. And what I want to share is that the mind, body, spirit is an aspect. So what we might, those are interrelated. They cannot be separated. And I think from my counseling perspective, they never would be. And maybe that's more of my Pisces personality is that, man, spirit, that's a part of this. We can't separate it. And however, ways that we can use this is asking clients about their religious and spiritual beliefs at the very first session intake and say, hey, you may or may not have them, but if you do, I just want you to know that's a part of what we're talking about. And let me know how it helps. Let me know how it might hurt. But let's make sure that can be a part of the discussions. The brief self-administered exercises, this is about maintaining autonomy. You don't need an expert to tell you what to do. These are things that you can practice. When your head hits the pillow at night, thinking of the three unique things that you're grateful for that day. We may be able to share a little bit about what that's actually lighting up in the brain when we do that. And maybe from kind of a spiritual perspective is that when we fall asleep thinking about what we're grateful for that day, it puts us in a position to attract more of what we're grateful for. And at the very least, if you want to kind of leave the spiritual realm there, it can be that we build the muscle for appreciating what we experience during the day or the things that we can appreciate. Partnering with local churches, making sure that we are a part of this community and that we're all working together to collaborate with to provide the best care, because I do think counseling in particularly is a collaborative. We are joining with people. We're not treating people. We are joining with and to help, and we're joining with the churches because we understand how strong and what a source of strength in healing that's been, particularly for the African American community. Solution focus and practical interventions, meaning that we're going to draw on strengths. We're going to draw on strengths. We're going to use stuff that makes sense in the moment and that can be used later on when outside of therapy. And so I think what they're trying to distinguish it from in this chapter, maybe because it's coming from the psychological perspective, it's just that this doesn't all have to be psychoanalysis with id, ego, superego, Oedipus complex, all of Freud's stuff. No, there are practical ways that we can think about this. And if you look at my videos related to solution focus, these are powerful forms of changing our narrative. So more on that, but I'll link this to some videos that you can look at. Now, last but not least, just think about the strength that's required to be oppressed, to be discriminated against, and how you have to, how they've folks with diverse perspectives have just learned to manage that and to build that muscle. This is something that my diverse clients have taught me, and it's just so obvious. Also, the intuition of knowing who you can trust. So I really do think there is an inherent strength in intuition, and talking about this with clients lights up those areas of the brain. I think it strengthens neural network to say, oh, wow, yeah, I didn't realize that was a strength, or I didn't realize I was using my intuition here, but I've had to do that since I was a little kid, and it's highly developed now. And so how can I use this for my advantage? How can I use this strength and intuition for my advantage of where I want to go in life and in the world? Yeah, just from my perspective, but let me know your thoughts on this, and I will be posting some more videos soon, and we'll talk to you on the next one. Take good care.